What is going on, everybody? We're back on at One Piece 620. It's been about half a week since we did the last episode, so I'm trying to remember where we left off. I think we got to see a little bit of I wouldn't say I guess personality, out of Doflamingo taking the time to contact his comrades, crewmates, subordinates. It's a very different parallel between, like, how Caesar treats his, because that was a big dynamic here of, like, you see how Caesar treats his, but I wouldn't even say it's how Caesar treats his. There was never a relationship between, like, Caesar and his, you know, it was always fucked from the start. I'd love to see when push comes to shove how some of these captains would treat their crew, because we've seen Law here, you know, he's made statements to Luffy all the time, like, leave them behind, we don't have time for this, let's do this. But if it was Law's crewmates that were here, would he still be as nonchalant as, like, leave them behind, you don't have the time? I don't know. It's a level of seeing, like, what type of captain you are. But then your crew might also take after you, knowing if Law is that type of personality to where, like, no one man's bigger than the crew, the name will survive over a single crewmate. If you were to get left behind or jeopardize a mission, everybody knows, and they're okay with that. Kind of like how some of Smoker's crew was, like, telling, I forget the girl's name, the woman swordsman, like, leave us, go on, do what you have to do. We loved serving you. Like, if your crew responds to you like that, then it's like, are you really a piece of shit if that's kind of like the culture you built with your crew? I don't know, regardless, because it's like Luffy would never leave his behind, even if that meant him dying. There may be others that, like, know that, like, I will not burn the crew down because of me. They'll go on and they'll live our name, and we all kind of, like, respect that. So it just depends. Regardless, we see a little bit of Doflamingo. Like, again, I don't know where he considers these people, but at least enough to reach out and kind of, like, their final moments. And that wasn't for show. Like, he was in a room by himself. So it makes it interesting. Villain? Is he a villain as we get closer to it, or is there deeper layers? That's kind of where we left off. The place is about to explode. We have everybody. No one's left behind, and Frankie's outside by himself. I'm truly hopeful that we get Caesar in our possession, and he doesn't get scooped up by somebody else. But we will leave it from there. I'm very curious what the next arc is going to be. Is going to be kind of like a down arc. We take a deep breath. Are we going right into Doflamingo stuff? Are we going into Big Mom stuff? Are they kind of going to come together? I don't know. And I think in the next, like, 3 episodes, I have a skip. I don't know how many episodes, but I think we skip like 625, and I don't know how many. But we'll see. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. You're going to break your dad. Your dad, buddy. And then how do we reduce this, man? I don't know how Luffy's hands aren't permanently petrified. I don't know how we unpetrify him. I'm sure Chopper's got something, but still. The eel. Look, he didn't fall and snap his dad in half. What the? They're going so far, so fast, too. Damn. It's gonna take us a minute to get out of here. Yeah, how do we... Because it makes you think, like, wait, all those guys we left back there that got petrified from our crew and shit, like, can we not go back and save them? And unpetrify them, or what? How do we go about doing that? If we can resurrect the swordsman, how about all of Smoker's G5 unit? Why don't we go back and pluck them and put them in the crate? He's been trying to stab that heart for 10 minutes, but anime time, you know. As a Logia user, can she not, like, phase through all of this rubble? Or no? Maybe you can't phase for that long. It's not an Obito situation where I can just endlessly phase for 10 minutes. Is she the first? Ooh, let's see what she has to say about them in her dying breath. Does she think we'll go on to change the world? Does she think Doflamingo will be the one to stop us? I'm curious what her last statement's gonna be. Say something about us in the new world. Quick! Will die. I wouldn't mind her saying some dark shit like that. Fair. Is she the first female Logia user we've seen in the show? Young Master. And they all call him Young Master. King of the Pirates. She said that shit, bro. She said that. Who was the master that was before him? Curious. A father, maybe? But I'm trying to think. I don't know if we've ran into a female Logia user. These guys here. We couldn't get them? Yeah, that's pretty fucked. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty fucked. That was pretty fucking. She said poor children too. At least there's a care in her heart. Not enough to not brutally murder all of them right here. The hell was that? He stabbed the wrong heart. He stabbed the wrong heart. He stabbed the wrong heart. He thinks he has Smoker's heart and he doesn't. So where's Smoker's heart? I was just about to ask, even if she falls here, like, what do we do with her heart? Can it ever be put into somebody else and have her personality live on inside somebody, or what? There's no. I think that's one of the more creepy things is the transponder snails. I'll never get over that. So where's Smoker's heart? Look at that dead, massive transponder snail in there too. Dang, he definitely stabbed her heart. Now, for plot purposes, if she presses that button, are we all dead? It was just a random explosion that went off. Yeah, and it wasn't her pressing the button. Yeah. That's where Virgo was. She's just dead and she can't... She didn't even have the strength to press it. Wow. Didn't even have the strength to press it. He stabbed the wrong heart. Where's Smoker's heart then? Law's gonna be like, oh, here, catch. And he has no idea. Man really thinks he's him. Got the feathers on the ground and everything. So the feathers is what Law put on her. Has nothing to do with her devil's fruit, right? Damn. That's kind of fucked. I'd love to peek in on Virgo real quick. See his pieces just die in the explosion. Well, they're gonna make it. Where's my heart? Conveniently asks. When did he give it back? Oh, right here? Off screen? How did he switch them? What do I do? Just like... Or he has to do it. I think Law specifically has to do it. Convenient timing to ask this question. Man literally hit him with the fake out. So he never had his heart to begin with. Well, somebody had his heart, because Virgo was fucking him up. So let's see the switch here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's still such a bold gamble. I actually can't believe he did that. Mm-hmm. Did we ever find out who was sending Chopper information? Remember he got a random, like, blow dart message that was like, no, not yet. He just went in there and said, here, Smoker's heart. Yeah. And how do you test that or know the difference? Nice. Easy enough. Simple. I'm trying to see which storyline I want first. There's 3 story... She's gone, man. Now, does the transponder, like, die if the user die? It's like the Blackbeard Vengeance storyline, the Big Mom, or the Doflamingo. The Doflamingo storyline seems to have a little bit more substance to it. Because it's like the care for his crew and like what does he want. Someone's called him the king of the pirate, like all that. And the law introduction with it as well. The Blackbeard stuff just has so much going into it because if not for him and Ace not getting captured and blah blah blah, XYZ, everything that goes into that. And then the, oh shit, I think Frankie's fucked up. And then the Big Mom. She just put herself back together? How? So after she like nukes something, she can just come back together? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? How's that allowed? So she can just nuke and like come back together like Parasite, the Maxim? Frankie, you better stand the fuck up, bro. Don't go out like that. Don't go out like that. So she's her own weapon and her own ammo. And can just reform. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, if I had to pick right now, like you're telling me as soon as this arc ends, we get to start with a Blackbeard, a Big Mom, or Doflamingo, get her ass. Oh, that's so tough. I feel like it's easy to say Doflamingo just because we have the Doflamingo exposure this arc. I gotta go with the Blackbeard. I gotta go with the Blackbeard, I do, if I had to pick. She's got the cigarette sticking out of the... Oh, man. Oh, his shit just, like, reformed, too. That stuff definitely had dents in it. Weapons left me one time. One time for the one time. I feel like Blackbeard's pissed off so many people that I just want to... Like, he has so many storylines we could get into. So many. Bro, how far did we launch Caesar? Yikes, someone sliced that, I was about to say. Is there no way to, like... Law, can't you, like, put a room around us? And, like, just move some of the shit, or no? I don't know how that works. Nice, here we go. Feel like I'm at Water 7 again, and we're on the ship. And Zoro's having to, like, slash waves and shit. I gotta be curious, could he teleport all of us to, like, the other side of the wall? Because wouldn't you think the other side of the wall of this tunnel is outside? So could Law just, like, room Rinnegan blink us all out of here, or no? That's very Water 7. He's standing on the front. The only thing I needed Luffy to say was, cut it, like he said with the wave. The fact that they panned to Luffy there, too? Yeah, very Water 7. It's a vibe. I don't want him to be an enemy, although he already is. It's totally blocked off. What are we looking at, guys? Big Mom herself standing down there? What are we doing? Well, yeah, we knew the gas was coming. We knew the gas was coming. We're already done? What did we get this episode? We've got like 45 seconds left. Oh shit, I forgot Nico Robin was even here. Well. I got you. Yeah. Is there no light down there at all? How big is this fucking place? There it is. Just enough to cut the episode off. Go ahead and get rid. I cannot believe that said 20 and a half, 21. Ending with Doflamingo, like we did last episode. Yep. Yep. Alright. The young master, huh? We're not smiling anymore, are we? Oh, they're trying to build aura, I see. They play the dramatic music. They're just aura farming him right now, is what you're telling me. See the girl eating like whole blueberries and shit? Is that this arc? Maybe I'm forgetting something. Wasn't she eating some like Willy Wonka sized blueberries when we first saw her? Oh, they're doing the thing where they're not giving us an ending. They're like, you're gonna get the full 24 minutes. Good, because you burned a lot of my episode time. Did he do that? In the room on the 4th floor. Why does this... Is that not Big Mom herself? He's not like... He's not like... gonna show up where we're at, is he? We're not like doing that, are we? We're not doing that, are we? How could he even get there that fast? Oh my god. What the fuck is... He just airwalking? Is that a thing? Like, I can just, like, book my own flight? Here we fucking go. Okay, buddy. Again, I don't know Oh, so look, no ending. Wow, they actually did it. We had a full 23-25. Wow. Finally. One Piece never does that. They're like Dragon Ball. They're like, here, take this 6-minute opening, this 7-minute ending, and enjoy your like 13-minute episode. I don't understand because you would ask yourself, like, we've seen Sanji do some wild shit with his like air kicking, like he just fucking goes. And we've seen people just boom, 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 boom. First of all, how close are they? I guess pretty close. I mean, actually, I don't know. They could be hundreds of miles away, because I'm just trying to wrap my head around. He's able to air walk over there before we're able to like get out. And again, it's anime time. Who knows when this is happening compared to when that's happening? Maybe before we even got out of the tunnel, he had already taken off. You know, we got to put some logistics to the shit. I just can't believe he's actually getting over there. I thought like he'd be on some Okaji shit where he has some type of ability to like get over the water. No, man just said, I'm taking a flight. I'm taking a walk. That will be interesting. I don't know Doflamingo's power level. We've seen a little bit of his ability, but again, the specifics of it, it's very, looking at it on face value, it kind of feels like Law's ability to me. Like, it seems pretty busted. But again, if I possess enough hockey, does it even affect me? He seems to have some kind of like puppeting ability to where he can just pluck whatever he wants. He could pluck your head off, pluck an arm, pluck a leg. Again, the specifics on it. Can he do more than one? Can he focus on more than one target? Is it per finger? The specifics? Is he a puppet man? We've seen him control people, and we've seen him like completely remove limbs. But what's the limit to that? How many people can he control at one time, or how many limbs he could do? Who knows? I say all that to say, could Doflamingo currently handle what he's about to walk up on? I don't know Doflamingo like that. We're just out here glazing for free. I'd like to say no. Could he handle a Law who probably has insights on his ability more than the most? Could he handle a Law, Luffy, Zoro, Smoker combo and just the onslaught of everybody else? I don't think he could. Truly don't. Now again, maybe I'm underestimating, or who knows. But that's kind of all we have to build up. I'm assuming he's going to show up. I actually kind of wouldn't mind if we kind of leave like right as he's getting there and we kind of don't have an altercation. I mean, I'm here for it, of course, but I kind of wouldn't mind that if it doesn't, we kind of save it for a little bit later. Aside from that, we knew that Caesar wasn't going to stab Smoker's heart. So it's like, all right, how do we get saved? / is that really Smoker's heart? It turns out not to be. And that's essentially where we left the episode. Nothing too crazy after that. So we'll see what the hell this turns into. Again, it's kind of like after Marineford and after talking with you guys and all those type of things, you definitely get a sense on the power here and the power scaling. And now I've never seen Gold Roger in action, so don't ask me. I've never seen Prime Whitebeard in action. But it doesn't seem like, I mean, you could have a pretty busted Devil's Fruit. You see Whitebeard. It seems to me that you're never going to be able to just like go berserker mode and really just be able to go like 1 versus 100. Now, just where you guys know current Luffy's power level, I have no idea. It's kind of tough to say, like, take current Luffy. Where are you guys at, like, episode 1200? Take episode 1200 Luffy and drop him in Marineford, and he's by himself, no other support. Does he just wipe that slate clean? I don't know. Again, but is current Luffy in the story stronger than anything Gold Roger ever was, or stronger than anything Prime Whitebeard ever was? Probably, just because he's going to be king of the pirates. He's destined to be. But I'm going to say that current Doflamingo and a majority of the other characters are probably never going to be what Prime Gold Roger or Whitebeard or Luffy ever is going to be. So could they handle a situation like a Marineford by themselves, or what he's about to walk up into? Can he handle a Devil's Fruit Hockey Law, a Devil's Fruit Hockey Luffy, a Devil's Fruit Hockey Smoker, and a severely juiced up Hockey Swordsman? I don't think he can. Now, the ability might be able to catch people off guard, and you catch a slipping, whatever. But then my thing is, like, I feel like Law's ability is a good counter to this. Now, ask me if I'm wrong. I don't know the specifics on it. But we've seen him, like, take people's legs off and, like, take an arm off, right? If he were to do that, I don't know if he's connected through, like, hockey strands or whatever you want to say. Does he control those limbs? Say he does that, right? Stoflamingo, it's me, it's Law. We're fighting it out. Law's on my side. He plucks off an arm of mine. Can Law just reattach me together? I don't know. I don't know. But as you see, tons of questions with that. We'll leave it there because there's too many unknown factors for me to continue deep diving. But I do like the introduction of it. Man had to go do an outfit change before he decided to take that first class flight over there. So we will see. We will see. We didn't see any Sanji this episode, did we? I feel like we saw everybody else. We did. I mean, maybe Sanji was in the background smoking a cigarette, who knows, but I feel like we didn't see him. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,